You are about to hear me correctly when I say that West Ham are reportedly eyeing another summer swoop for Chelsea striker Armando Broja. That's according to several reports saying that he is keen and seeking a move away from Stamford Bridge. Following their arrival of Nicholas Jackson, Chelsea have been busy in the transfer window selling players, signing players, and Armando Broja could be following some of the players out of Stamford Bridge. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. My name's Anton. I'm from the West Ham Network. If you're new around here, please hit that cheeky subscribe button. Why not? We're on the march towards 30,000 subscribers. And with West Ham in kind of dire straits when it comes to our forwards, you've got rumours of Mickey Antonio potentially not wanting to be at the club. Gianluca Scamacca potentially rumoured to be pushing to get a move out to Italy. Danny Ings bagging only 2 goals in the league since his January switch from Aston Villa. You could say that we're running dry of goals up front. And it seems that West Ham could look back again for Armando Broja to resolve our issues in front of goal. Now, apparently, like I said, according to sources, he is keen to move away from Chelsea. And it's noted that not just West Ham, but a whole host of other Premier League clubs could be interested in his services. Crystal Palace, who have just brought in Roy Hodgson on a permanent deal for this summer, and he's trying to think of a new way of playing for Crystal Palace, keep on that kind of positive train that they've been on over the last season with him as well. Brentford and Burnley are all monitoring his situation. And Broja's agents are currently exploring their options with plenty of interest coming from their side. West Ham do have one thing in their arsenal, and that is the fact that we play European football next season in the Europa League. Now, Broja has been labelled as a very, very, very solid talent, a very good talent. And during his loan spell with Southampton, during the 21-22 campaign, he netted 9 times in all competitions for them before returning to Chelsea last summer. And he really did struggle to get a real opportunity back at Chelsea despite their woes in front of goal. But he has shown glimpses of his quality during his time in the Premier League. But you could say if West Ham were to move for Broja, it could be seen as a gamble because he did suffer a cruciate ligament rupture back in December, which ultimately kept him out of the remainder of the season. But he is 21 years old, and he's also, in theory, yet to show that he can score and also step up to the Premier League on a regular occasion. However, in my opinion, I think he's already done that when it comes to his time at Southampton. He's got huge potential, and he is on the right side of 30, and he's actually on just over 20 years old, like I said. Now, he looks to be a great player for the future. It's such an impressive season with Southampton, showing all the signs of what potential great striker at such a young age could be. He is relentless when he is playing up top, and he's shown that in more, that he's got more than just an eye for goal, and he's brilliant all-round displays. He was born in Slough, and he's come through the Chelsea Academy. However, he represents Albania at international level, as he did through at the youth football too. He can play as a centre-forward or out wide as part of a front three. Broja's flexibility to fulfill either one of those roles and to do so at a high level would make him a prospect that maybe David Moyes and Tim Simon would really want to have a look at. Now, one thing I really like about him is the fact that he's comfortable dropping deep and offering an option during build-up play. He makes late runs into the centre of the park from where he can receive passes from a kind of deep in his own half. And he can also be the main focal point in a team's build-up play. He's 6'1", so he's got a decent height about him, but he is absolutely lean. He is strong, and allows him to be effectively a target man. He's comfortable also playing with limited touches. However, in other moments, he gives the impression of not feeling rushed to pass the ball. This isn't a detriment to the team, though. Instead, he shows an understanding of when it's the right moment to hold on to the possession and allow his teammates to push forward into nearby attacking spaces. So, in theory, if you picture him dropping in deep, waiting for the right pass to pass through, say for Jared Bowen, who's running in wide out the wings, or if we bring in Harvey Barnes as well, and also the potential of link-up play should we decide to keep Skamaka on our books. Broja is an absolutely outstanding finisher, but he isn't a poacher. And that's something I think that West Ham could, you know, bring out to their best of their abilities. But Broja is persistent when pressing, and he'll continue to press the ball even when the ball carries forward. When it moves away, he covers short distances very, very quickly. He's pacey, he's fast, and it ensures that he can be also a ball carrier as well. So that's something that I think. I said this a while ago when I'd done a little video on Broja. Do you remember, rewind back slightly, about the person that bridges the gap between the midfield and the forwards? The last person I think that did that really essentially fantastically well was Jesse Lingard when he came on loan. Not now, but when he came on loan. And I think we've really missed that. That's a trait that I believe Broja has got. He can come in deep and he can push forward and build. He can be part of that build going forward. Now, he's an absolutely great outlet for direct passes moving forward, and he competes well for the ball with any one of his defenders. But something else that's a tick box for David Moyes is the fact that he's got a terrific work rate, and he rushes and he hassles the centre backs all game when they're in possession. He never stops. He's relentless in his approach, and he's got a really good burst of pace. The one thing we need to be concerned about is his cruciate ligament damage, his injury. Will that have a long-lasting effect? So many players have come back from these injuries and never had a problem. Is it a risk for West Ham to be looking at a player like this? How would he fit within the team? He is 21. He will be looking for opportunities to play games. If we keep Skamaka, can he fit into the zone with Skamaka? We're going to have a shitload of games to play. We're going to have a load of games to play. So bringing in a player at the right side of 20, early 20s, with so much potential, and he fits what David Moyes likes. And also, as much as he fits what David Moyes likes, he is dynamic and offers us something new in going forward as well. So it's not just your direct target man that we've been so used to, I suppose, essentially with Skamaka. But equally, though, I don't think we saw the best of Skamaka yet as well. But something, like I said, he covers short distances very quickly. You can picture a Broja, you can picture a Harvey Barnes out on the left, Jared Bowen out on the right, Paqueta through the middle. Like, all those players offer frightening pace in front of goal. And that's something I think we're going to have to see. We're going to see a new dynamic, forward-thinking West Ham. Now, listen, Broja, how much? I don't know. We're hopefully going to have a bit of money, but depends on what happens with this Declan Rice deal. I think the Declan Rice deal will go through. We need the money to go through so we can start investing into the squad. You're bringing in a Harvey Barnes, you're bringing in a Broja, bang, you've brought the average age of the team down dramatically. And I'm not just doing it just to bring in young players, but players that have got Premier League experience. Broja's got the Premier League experience. He'll go through a rigorous fitness regime, also a medical, to ensure that this ligament damage is not a problem moving forward for the club. Put it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Broja excites me. I know he's not been playing since December, but Broja absolutely does give me a bit of excitement. He is someone I can see who could really start to be part of this new model, this new build moving forward under the new technical director, under, the style of play, whatever Moyes' style of play is going to try come the start of the season. And I think Broja, players like that, whether it's Broja or someone else, players like that are going to be the start of the transition of West Ham playing a different way. And we're going to need that. We're going to need that. So who knows? Who knows where this one ends up? We don't know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Do you fancy Armando Broja coming into the club? Do you think he realistically will come into the club? Do you think we can afford him? Or do you think it's too much of a risk with his injuries? Put it in the comments section below. Hit the thumbs up. If you're new around here, please hit that cheeky subscribe button. We're on the march towards 30,000 subscribers. Can't even believe I'm saying it, but I am. Also, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, then click on the membership option as well. You will also get entered into a monthly prize draw. You can win fantastic prizes through that as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy, and of course, come on, you Irons.